Rumpole and the Teenage Werewolf by John Mortimer. With Timothy West as Horace Rumpole and Prunella Scales as his wife, Hilda.
Oh, no, believe me, Mr. Rumpole, we've tried. No one can say we haven't tried. His own telly, his own telephone number.
He's online, Mr. Rumpole. He can access the world from his own bedroom.
Trainers? You can't imagine the amount Ben's cost us in trainers.
And we've always done our best to be fair to him, not judgmental.
Chris is always so fair-minded. He tries to reason with him.
But it's very hard, Mr. Rumpole, to reason with a slammed door.
Chris understands young people. He gives his time generously to a youth club in Worsfield. He helps them to become computer literate.
It's the struggle, Mr. Rumpole. Every day's a worry. Where is Ben now? Will he come home? Will there be a row? Has he gone missing? It's a nightmare for his mother. She's losing weight over it.
Really? The couple who sat in my client's chairs that spring morning were what she who must be obeyed would have called thoroughly nice people. They might qualify to represent the best of Middle England. Modest and intelligent, capable of serious concern, and also able to make jokes at their own expense. Chris and Hermione Swithin were, I thought, the type of people who supported the local Oxfam shop, gave generously to hospices, read to the blind, whipped round for funds to help the victims of floods and earthquakes in distant parts of the world, and organised free trips to the seaside for the poor and elderly. And why were they paying a visit to my room in Chambers?
We're expecting Ben here at any moment, Mr. Rumpole.
Because young Ben Swithin, Hermione's son by a previous marriage and Chris's stepson, was facing charges of harassment and assault to make his debut in front of a circuit judge, circus judges I call them, in Hartscombe, a quiet riverside town near the family home.
Ben was 4 when Chris took him on, Mr. Rumpole. He's treated him just as though he was his own son, and very little thanks he has got for it. He can be quite beastly to us at times. In fact, we call him the Teenage Werewolf.
Yes, that's right.
Well, not to his face, of course. To his face, we always try to build him up, give him confidence.
And the trouble came because of this girl, Felicity Halliday, age 17.
Felicity, yes. Well, she's at Hartscombe College with Ben. They're doing A-levels. People all say she's so attractive. Chris doesn't think much of her.
Well, she's nothing much to write home about.
She lives near our house at Merivale, just a mile or two outside Hartscombe. Chris used to drive her and Ben into school together, until her father stopped it.
He stopped it when Ben started sending her the emails.
You've seen the emails, Mr. Rumpole?
Prosecution exhibits part of the charge of harassment.
And all, I'm afraid, coming from the computer we gave Ben for his birthday.
Chris is so generous with birthday presents. I don't know what you think of the emails, Mr. Rumpole.
I would say they were first amorous, then obscene, then promising to perform acts of love which were eccentric and sometimes dangerous.
Yeah, I find it quite terrifying, the things teenagers know about nowadays.
And then, of course, there is the physical assault.
The speaker was the Swithin solicitor, a Mr. Beasley, a fresh-faced, grey-haired man in a tweed suit, who looked as though he'd be far happier wading through a trout stream than in a barrister's chambers discussing erotic emails.
You'll remember that Miss Halliday was walking down a lane in Hartscombe after dark. She felt she was being followed, and someone close behind her fastened his arms round her. It lasted only a few seconds, but she felt a kiss on the back of her neck before she struggled free and ran. After that, she never walked that way again, by day or by night.
Well, Ben says he didn't do it.
Oh, of course he does. That's why we've come to see you, Mr. Rumpole.
But the werewolf himself, it seems, has not come to see me.
He promised to be here. He was at a party in London last night, and he promised to come here on time.
We gave him full directions and a map. Seems he just hasn't bothered.
Oh, we'll fix another date. I have to see Ben, to get at the truth of the matter.
Well, even if he does show up, he won't talk to you, I'm afraid.
We knew he was difficult, selfish, utterly incapable of caring about how Chris or I felt. Well, we didn't think he was a criminal. Do what you can for him, Mr. Rumpole.
You see how it is, Mr. Rumpole. I love Ben. He's the only son I've ever had.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?